Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into how artificial intelligence is changing one of the most hands-on human fields you can imagine, senior care. It's a fascinating place where compassion and code are coming together, and the results, well, they're pretty incredible.
This one sentence really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? The whole point isn't about technology replacing the human connection that's so crucial for caregiving. Not at all. It's about empowering it, letting AI handle the grunt work so that the human touch can be exactly where it needs to be, front and center.
Okay, so let's get into it. Before we can really appreciate why AI is such a big deal here, we've got to understand the enormous pressure the senior care industry is under right now. Honestly, it's facing a perfect storm of challenges that affects everybody from the residents to the amazing people caring for them.
50%. I mean, just let that number sink in. In some nursing homes, the staff turnover rate every year is as high as 50%. Can you imagine an environment where half the staff is new every single year? It creates constant instability and puts a massive strain on everyone left.
And what happens then? Well, you get this really nasty cycle. High turnover leads to burnout. Burnout caregivers are forced to be reactive. They're just running around putting out fires all day instead of preventing them. And that in turn means less time for actual human connection and a higher risk of mistakes, which, you guessed it, leads to even more burnout. It just feeds on itself. So keeping that crisis in mind, let's look at how AI is stepping in. And remember, we're not talking about a replacement for people. We're talking about a powerful new partner that can actually help break that destructive cycle of burnout and reactive care.
So what do we even mean by AI in this context? Get those sci-fi movie robots out of your head. It's really about smart systems that can look at huge amounts of information. Things like vitals, notes from caregivers, even patterns in how someone walks. The AI can then spot these super subtle changes and patterns that a human, no matter how dedicated, might just miss. It's like giving caregivers a set of superpowers.
And this really hammers home the whole point. The myth, the fear, is that AI is coming to take jobs. But the reality is that it's here to support people. It's about getting rid of the barriers, all the tedious paperwork and guesswork that prevent caregivers from doing what they do best, providing compassionate, hands-on care. So let's see how this all comes together to create a totally new way of thinking about care. We're talking about a huge shift, moving away from just reacting to problems and toward a smarter, predictive approach that's all about a resident's well-being.
Okay, this is the crucial part. It's all about timing. The old way is someone has a fall, and then we react. The new way, the system collects data, the AI analyzes it for hidden clues, and then it alerts the staff to the risk of a fall, giving them a chance to step in and prevent it from ever happening. That's not just an improvement. It's a complete game changer.
And this isn't just theory, it's a real-world tool. An AI model can look at dozens of things at once. The way someone's walking, their medications, their history, and it creates a live dynamic risk score. If that score starts to creep up, the caregivers get an alert right away. It's like giving them a heads up to prevent a serious injury.
And the results? They're real and they are dramatic. Check this out. One facility in California started using AI to get early warnings for urinary tract infections. UTIs can be really serious for older adults. The result? A 40% drop in hospital visits for those infections. That is a massive, massive impact.
Now, let's look at the other side of the coin. Because this tech isn't just about keeping residents safer, it's also about directly helping the caregivers and fighting that burnout crisis we talked about at the beginning. One of the biggest drains on caregivers is the mountain of paperwork. Sources show they can spend up to 40% of their entire shift just on documentation. Think about that. Nearly half their day stuck behind a screen instead of being with people. It's exhausting. So here's the elegant solution: voice-enabled documentation. A nurse can finish visiting with a resident, and instead of having to remember everything to type up later, they just speak their notes out loud. The AI listens, transcribes it, figures out the important clinical info, and files it away in the right place, all in seconds.
And the result of this? Facilities are reporting a 30 to 50% drop in the time their staff spends on documentation. That's not just a number, that's hundreds of hours of precious time given back to what actually matters, providing direct, personal care.
So, we've seen how AI is making a difference today. But where does this incredible partnership between people and smart technology go from here? Well, the future looks even more integrated and even more supportive.
We're looking at a future that includes robotic companions.
You'll have assistive robots that can help with daily tasks, like helping someone move around or delivering their medication, but you'll also have social robots, designed specifically to offer companionship, play games, and help fight the huge problem of loneliness.
And then there's this amazing idea called ambient intelligence. Imagine a residence room that is itself a smart care environment, not with cameras, but with unobtrusive sensors that can detect a fall, monitor vitals, or even adjust the room temperature for comfort. It's like the room itself becomes a quiet, watchful guardian, preserving dignity while ensuring safety.
And that really leaves us with the most important question of all. As these powerful tools get more and more woven into the fabric of care, the biggest challenge will be to balance all this incredible innovation with the empathy, the compassion, and the human connection that will always, always be the true heart of care.